Welcome back to Raw Grade and Flip, and today we finally have a new PSA order. This order was the first of 5 I sent in for the $15 special they recently had, and now I got this first one back. So we have 27 card order. This arrived at PSA on 6/8. It took them a while to enter it in. It got entered in on 6/27. The grades popped for me on 7/19, and since I'm on the West Coast, it only takes a day for them to ship back, so I got it to me on 7/20. So those numbers are 41 days from arrival to pop, 22 days from prep to pop, so their actual grading times are pretty fast. Door to door was 42 days about. The average cost of the card was $16.79. So let's get right into this. There's some pretty fun cards in here. Some cards that, a little disappointed on the grade. Some I'm super happy, everything in between. But let's get right into it. All right, we have a lot of Ken Griffeys in this order. Oh man, that reflection is, no one needs to see me, but kind of can. 1997 Ken Griffey Jr. from Finest, PSA 10. I noticed that they don't add in bronze, copper, or gold, so I'm going to email them to see if that's something they normally do, because this Finest set had levels depending on the card number. I think this is the bronze. As you can see on the back, it says common, so it would have been the bronze. But if they don't, that's fine. So 10 pile going. All right, 1999 SPX Ken Griffey Jr. 8.5, which is the first 8.5 I've received. There's that. So I guess, let's see, 9, 8, 8.5. Kind of put it there. All right, let's keep going here. We have another junior SPX. This is the 1999 SPX Power Explosion, and this has a near mint 8. So these did have a little corners and some, man, that reflection's really bad. Sorry guys. White on the bottom. So I probably was doing a little wish casting on some of these, but I did still like the card a lot. So either way, I kind of want to get them graded. All right, this is a 1992 FLIR. I knew this one wasn't gonna get what I wanted. I just really liked the card, from my childhood, and kind of was doing a little hope and prayer that they would, oversee something, which obviously I knew they wouldn't, but fingers crossed sometimes. But it's these fun, images from FLIR back in the day. This got an 8. Now the front looks great. Corners are great. Centering's great. But on the back, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a scratch all the way down here. Well, either way, there is. I knew it wasn't going to get a 10 by any means. I was hoping for a generous 9 for, the 1% of the time the person ignored it, but that was wishes and prayers, and you really shouldn't be doing that as you grade. But it's a fun card. I'll either keep it or sell for cheap. All right, we have another Griffey here, upper deck. I believe this is the black diamond. Yep, got PSA 10. So this is a single, which you see the 1 diamond there. Fed 2 have been double, triple, and I think 4 might have been home run. But that's just rarity as they go. All right, we have another junior. 98 Bowman Chrome, Gem Mint 10. 97 Stadium Club, I believe. Yeah. Got a Mint 9. This is a great one. 92 Classic Best, Gem Mint 10. These are such a cool set. I I'm definitely going to start trying to find more, picking these up just because they're so crazy of how many variations there are per player. But it's the 1999 Topps Teak or Tech. Ken Griffey Jr. This is the pattern number 3. They had a gazillion patterns for each player. I got a mint 9, which is a bummer. It looked great, but I think there's a few, 1 or 2 printing, missing foil or missing whatever on there. So, but it looks amazing though. All right, we have the next one, 94 Topps Black Gold, mint 9, which makes sense. The centering on both front and back, mostly the front, is a little bit off, and which I know it could be 60-40, but if you have, maybe another little error, on the corner or edges, you're not gonna get that 10. All right, this is Deion Sanders Metal Universe. This one is definitely gonna be a crack out. Got a XMen 6, and when I was looking on the pictures online of how they send you the scans, I saw a big thumbprint, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I messed up and didn't clean it, but that was just, I think, on their scanner because it's not on here, and I actually have no idea why this got a 6. Now, on the back, there's some corner stuff, which, I could see if they gave it an 8, maybe a generous 9, but I cannot find where there's a dent or, missing chipping on the fronts. I was wondering, did they think the dirt, from his cleats on the image was, missing foil, and that's why they gave it a 6. So, it's not a high value card, but it's definitely one that doesn't deserve a 6. At least an 8, at least a 9, probably 9, and that would definitely be cracked out and sent back in sometime, another special. So I will just put the 6s down here. All right, let's get back into this. We have a Cal Ripken's 1997 Finest, Gem at 10, Competitors. This is just the common, so this is the bronze, which again, I don't know if PSA ever put bronze, silver, or gold on their labels for these Finest years. Come on. All right, next one, same thing, Gem Mint 10. This was a cheap card show pickup, Cal Ripken on the 3000 Club. And unfortunately that got an 8, which, I looked this over, obviously, when I sent it in and even now, and, I could see giving a 9 because there's so many rounded edges from being a die cut, and, but I couldn't figure out why it got an 8. So I'll look at this one over again. Again, not a high value card. I don't know if it's worth cracking out just to try to get a 9, but I will definitely check it out just for my own sanity to see, why. All right. 98 Metal Universe, Cal Ripken Jr. Universal Language die cut. Got a Gem at 10. We got a second one of those. Got a 10. Not numbered or anything, but fun cards. I picked those up at Dollar Bin at a card show. 2000 Topps Chrome, Chipper Jones, mint 9. I was hoping for a 10 on this one just because of how cool it looks, but, I can see a 9. There's, I think a corner might be a tiny bit tipped there. Another Chipper, 98 Finest, Chipper Jones, Gem at 10. Another Chipper Jones here. Metal Universe got an 8. Again, not really sure on this one why an 8. There's some white back there, but I don't know if that was enough to bring this to an 8. Front looks really clean, or at least I thought it did. Anyways, what it is. So these next two, really disappointed on, and one I'm kind of upset on it. So Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Greg Maddox, Topps Gold Label Bullion, got an 8. And this one, I don't know why I got an 8. Same thing. I could see a 9. There might be like a spot on the on the chrome that's a little off. Though this one is off top to bottom, that I'm kind of realizing now. But again, I sent this in thinking at 9, and was kind of disappointed on the 8. But I sent 2 of them in. I thought one had a 9. I thought one had a chance at a 10, this one, because the centering was off. This got an 8. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but on each corner, see that right there? It's almost as if the foil is, coming up from, I'll say water damage. It wasn't water damage, but, and then same on this side. If you can see that right there in the light. Neither one of those was there when I sent it in. Because I'm not going to send in, I have a few more of these ungraded that have less damage than this that I, pulled from my grading stack. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if something in shipping, these are all, got pressed down on each other, or how they handled it, or, humidity. I have no idea, but that's really a bummer, because this was, I've been buying these up, really wanting a 10, and this was, my best shot at a 10 of the ones I have currently. So really disappointed about that one. All right, back at it though. 97 Bowman Chrome, Scott Rowland Scouts Honor Roll, got a 10. And same set, Andrew Jones got a 10. And we got some more FLIR. Finest, 97 Finest Nomo, Gem Mint 10. Now this is the gold. As you can see, it's the higher number. It's rare. So that will be I'll email customer support, and I don't know if they, on their pop report, I don't see them split up in, bronze, silver, gold, so maybe they don't, but, obviously it'd be cooler to have this say gold or silver or bronze than nothing, but still a cool card. We have another one here. This one I need to ask definitely to get relabeled, because as you can see, it's a refractor. And I checked my sheet when I sent it in, and actually I did write in refractor, but they did not add that to the label. And that's something they, in my opinion, they definitely should add. But this got a mint 9, 97 Finest Samples, Hurlers. 2 more to go. And we have a 95 Bowman's Best, Nomo Red, Gem Mint 10. And then our last one, a little disappointing just because how cool the card looks. This is from Pacific, Barry Bonds. And this is the Pacific Crown, Barry Bonds, Jewels of Crown Retail, which the retail I think is the silver and the circles. Got a 7. I thought this was probably 9, maybe an 8. The corners a little bit. Maybe this one is because it looks like the foil's coming up a little bit on that corner. But to me, the surface looked clean. Now the back does have a little. Maybe I'm just too ambitious. That white there and that white there maybe was just way too much to, even give it an 8. And if that's so, that's, lesson learned, but I do think it's a pretty cool card. And, I'll definitely be on the lookout for more of these, Pacific Jewels of, I think they're just sparkly, fun inserts. So let's see, I guess I'll put my 7 down here. So here's the stack. Not horrible, not the best of what I would have wanted for some of these, which a couple of these would have been 9s, a couple of the 9s and 10s, and etc. The 6 should have been an 8 or a 9. I was hoping for 8 or 9 on that. But in the end, I got 13 10s, 5 9s, 1 8.5, 6 8s, 1 7, and 1 6. And that percentage is a 48% gem rate. So definitely the lowest on a lot of my videos, other than some of the older stuff I sent in. And I have one that's in QA2 now, so I'm hoping to get that back next week and get another video out. If you enjoy these PSA reveals, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't do much, but almost to 100 followers, which would just be pretty fun and cool for myself. And leave a comment down below on which was your favorite card, or what's your favorite insert of the 90s or 2000s, and what sport you like. Other than that, I will see you next time.